Okay, welcome to part two of R&R Shrooms pour my agar plates of my spore to spore series, and every part in between. I'm just going to document it from collecting the spores was first video, how to make pour agar plates, every process right on that line. So I showed you how to make it in the last one, mixing the premix agar from tree digs. I'll show you some more of that in a minute after I pour these things. Just about ready, so it won't be long and I'll have to do it. Having issues with my videos, taking the whole video. This is what I use, the Fire Agar Premix from treedigs.com. Link in the description. Amazing guy, amazing company. I'm not sponsored by him, but he does amazing work, and that takes the guesswork out of my stuff, and that's how I can have phenomenal, beautiful plates. Is from using his agar. Nice, clear, beautiful plates. It's a clone plate transfer. I'll get showing some off here in a minute again. I did it earlier, but the video stopped. So, started back. Take number 3 on this. We're getting really close to ready to roll. So what we're going to do, what I normally do is spray peroxide on my box fan filter. Give it moisture. It's going to be sitting for a while it cools off. In front of it, I don't want any problems, any particulates coming through. If they do, I want them to hit that peroxide and no, that's alcohol. I'm rubbing alcohol. Outside package. I've got my package upside down right now. So I cut it open that way. When I flip it over, I can just slide them right out. A bottle of spray, isopropyl, 70% isopropyl alcohol. We're getting there, right there. For 10 plates, it's 250 mils. Pours 10 plates, 10 to 12 plates, pretty easily. That's about the measurement on it. Just cut the top of the bag off. Nice and easy. And line them up, so flip them over, slide them out. Okay, so they're sterile, they come pre-packaged sterile, and wipe your hands off real good. Line up, mark your stack. Oh, we're ready to go. Perfect timing, impeccable timing. As Pops would say, be impeccable. Right. I hear Pops, it's sealed. I didn't hear the Pops. Oh, that's my gasket seal. Pick it up from the outside top one. Hand placement smooth. A little pour. Just about there. Overfill it. A little shake. So you're filling that last little spot. I went a little hot that time. Hot. Shake, fill in the spots. Well, little mishaps, a little fast. I shook up from making the video and having to redo it over and over again. This pours real quick. I let it cool down. A lot of people use their thermometers and whatnot. I just let it get almost to the point of solidifying. I missed a plate there. Go back to it. Have to give it a little twist. Again. A little swirl. Alright, so that's the one I'm going to get back to. Right on. Out of level there, my rack. I moved my rack too far along here. Get the level back right. I get it almost to where it solidifies, and if it does clump up on you, all you gotta do is just reheat it, melt it back down. Don't keep pouring it if it's making clumps, but get it to the point where it's almost to that clumping point. It's thick. hotter it is, more condensation you're going to have on your plates. Just about enough for one more plate. Probably could have squeezed the damn one out of it. I've got a pack open right here just for that very reason. And see what we got left. Oh, she's gonna be a thin one. But if you run out on halfway over on a plate and you're gonna run another pour, just keep it, wrap it, and pour. And if it's a different color, then you got a double color. You know what I mean? But that's that simple. Yeah, I made a little mess, but that's why I got aluminum foil on there. But it don't take no time. But I let it cool to the point where it's getting thick. It's not far from solidifying. You know, there's no need. People go 120 and they start pouring, but if you don't have a proper flow hood to sit it in front of for 30 minutes an hour to clean the plates out, I recommend letting it get to a lower temperature. I do it by feel. I don't know the actual number. I just do it by feel, and you'll learn it along the way. You get it pouring yourself, you pour them a little hot, you'll have a little condensation on top of the plates. Usually the top couple plates are going to have condensation on it either way. There's no way around it. But you just, when you get those plates that have condensation, they're good plates to do swabs on. You take your swab tuft, touch that inside water to sterile, and then you just rub your swab on there, and the spores, that's going to help the spores germinate. Or you just take them, and when you open it, unwrap your plates, you give them a little shake, and shake that water out. Another thing I do, a lot of people do grafting tape and paraffin. Paraffin will dry out, crack on you. You know, it's cost more effective. What I do is I use just plastic wrap from the kitchen plastic wrap. And I'll grab it and roll it around. Instead of ripping it off, just roll it right around. That's all I have. I grab it by the center and roll it around, and that's how I tie them off. Once I let them sit, I'm gonna let them sit and dry and solidify. Another thing I'm gonna do is make sure they're level when they cool. I make sure they're level. That's where I messed up there. The issue I had. They look pretty good there. So adjust a little bit. I'd moved my rack around earlier. Just let them sit in front of the float, cool off, solidify before I wrap them. Also, it's going to help some of the condensation come out on the top of it. These premix is some pretty nice. There's some pretty nice plates. There's some beautiful plates. That right here is this is the stacks. I had a plate pin, and this is a transfer from the original T1 place, a T2 transfer from the original T0 plate pin plate. I'm gonna probably take some transfers off these edges where they're looking nice and ropey. I've already got it going on grain. This is albino Jedi mind trick from my little reel the other day where I had it's got the big white. This is the 70-gram fruit. This is a T0 clone plate, awful clear. That's some beautiful. That's one with zero color in it. That's just running straight fire premix. They're clear, man. There's no debris in this stuff. Matt's got it dialed in, man. If you want to get some good premix, he's got it. But this is the same Jedi mind trick. This is a plate pin clone T2 transfer from it, because the T1 transfer I got on grain right now. I actually got it in a Olympus Myco bag right now, ready to roll. Hopefully, we'll see how that comes out. These two right here are 2 grab and drag plates. I did the other week. It's a Louis Vuitton and a Blue Magnolia. Got the Louis Vuitton from the Cube Closet. Nice company to deal with. He sells stuff too, those swabs and whatnot, genetics. Blue Magnolia, a good friend, Curse Cultivation. I reached out to him. He got me the Blue Magnolia. He sent me a few swabs, like 3 or 4 swabs, maybe 4 or 5 different swabs. And he also sent me This one called garlic knots. Garlic knots. I've never heard of it. It's a great big fat spike mushroom, beautiful mushroom. He sent me that. He took a clone of his garlic knots. This is Louis Vuitton possible mono. I took 2 possible monos. This one grows a lot faster now, so I'm pretty much guaranteed that's dikaryotize, and that's probably the mono. But what do we have? Bacterial growth on the side, so that's got to be dealt with. Yeah. I was sharing out with Zoo City Myco. I had poured him some transfers, and I was going to share him the garlic knots. And what do I see when I go to send this back today? 2 little spots on the plate, so we had to give them a set. That's why I let it sit for a few days before I send it out. I want to make sure everything's clean and clear. See this little stack right here? This is bacterial stack. Little issues with it. It's a blue storm plate pin. The psyllium's looking good, but it's got some issues we're going to take care of. But back to what I was saying, his plates are amazing. That ain't nothing to his negligence, that's my negligence. This is the Steel Magnolia Ghost Blob right here. Clone, this is T0 plate. This is actually the clone pieces in there growing out. Really nice. Starting to get some ropes on them edges. Take the transfers, throw that to grain. Reels, I'm going to go ahead and take it, throw it right to grain. I want to see them blobs grow back. That's going to be awesome. Killer Gorilla type of haul. This is an iceberg clone. I took from LC's old, so I cloned a really nice fruit and going to revamp my LC back up so I get it growing as rhizo as I can on it. I'm plating it. Like my iceberg I started at LC in November of last year. I've been running it, never kept it in the fridge, and running it ever since. I grew a lot of mushrooms. This is a LC test of an 8 that my mycophile sent me. He hooked me up with some really rock star cultures too. I encourage you to trade. The myco community are awesome people. Get out there and trade around, buy some cultures. These guys put a lot of work in these things. Some really cool stuff out there. I mean, you can't knock it. There's so many different variations of cubensis strains, it'll blow your mind. This is a natalensis. P. natalensis I've crossed with a Stax mono. This is a ghetto suave plate that I took a little tuft off. I just cut a little tuft off like you would do a dragonfly. But since it was a double suave, it had been swallowed on 2 different fruit. I just wanted to get spores germinated. I wanted to work. I wanted them to breed together. So I just took a little tuft, put it in the middle, and she's germinated last week, and she's got a nice little run out there. I'll take a couple transfers off them outer edges and see what she does. That's from shared to me by this wonderful lady, the Cactus Mermaid. Super nice. She also grows cactuses, and she's mycology. Really awesome, really awesome. Okay. What do we have here? What do we have? Run through those. And here's the old garlic knots. This is a T. That's the one alright, so I've already went through this one. Any which way. Watch out for your scalpels. Moving around like that. I'll show you a few more plates, but any which way. Here's a clone of Man from Heaven PE with it's a diamond parent. So the Man from Heaven PE is PE with a Gorilla Wizard mono. I grew it out and cloned the fruit since it looked like actually a successful cross of the two. So I cloned the fruit, plus I collected the spores to run it back and see how the phenotypes come off. This is a Koi Tsunami Super Strain, T1 transfer from the original suave plate. All right. And we have Iceberg. It's a T2 transfer from my clone I took. Run it back. This is a Dark Star. This is one of those if you knew I had a key kind of deals. This is one of them special ones. This somehow landed on my doorstep, and I'm blessed that it did. Fruit of God's working on it, and he shared it with my mycophiles, and he shared it with me. This is one that hasn't been released out there. Well, a few of these crossings haven't been released, but this is one that's it's kind of top secret. But any which way, we love you. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe. And I hope this helps you out how to pour your own plates. And the next part of the series will be getting some spores and taking one of these spore swabs, and we're going to run it on plate. I'm going to show you how I do it. And follow this myco journey. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. You mean something to me. Message me. Hey, I'm happy to answer all messages and whatnot. And I just want to document this journey. If it helps somebody along the way, that's what it's about. It's about positivity, moving, and helping somebody and spreading knowledge. I'm not an expert. I just show you what I know. This is there's a million other videos out there and a million ways to do it. This is how I do it. Make somebody smile today. We love you, and we gone.